Banks have become prisons disguised as providers of freedom. Every time founders, investors, and leaders try to break through their walls, they hit the same brick: complexity, slow approvals, opaque rules, and priorities that favor the already wealthy. Feel that pounding frustration when your capital requests are buried under piles of paperwork, or when your community's urgent need is ignored because the system only counts profit, not purpose. The system tells you it's fair, but it punishes risk and innovation. It chains potential and feeds on your exhaustion. But what if that cage isn't the only option? What if the future of finance isn't controlled by those massive, cold institutions, but by communities like yours, fueled by trust, transparency, and shared destiny? Community-led finance models are not just a trend. They are a rebellion, a seismic shift that dismantles the old bank's grip piece by piece. Imagine finance that listens to the heartbeat of the people it serves, where every dollar invested carries meaning beyond numbers and profit. This isn't sugar-coated idealism, it's raw reality. Communities pooling power, pooling trust, and making decisions together create unstoppable engines where capital fuels impact directly, bypassing the middlemen who've long profited from holding your dreams hostage. The pain from endless rejections, opaque interest rates, and exploitative fees? It evaporates because you control the rules, the flow, the purpose. Here's what needs to be done, and it must be done fiercely and now. Stop begging the system for scraps and start building your own financial ecosystems. Look to decentralized credit unions, peer-to-peer lending, community bonds, and cooperative funds that refuse to serve profit over people. These models demand radical transparency and brutal honesty. Commit to hyper-embedding social impact metrics alongside financial returns, setting up automated systems that track both without bias. Use blockchain or any technology that guarantees every member's voice is recorded, every transaction visible, and accountability absolute. Don't just participate, own the process. Founders must integrate community stakeholdership at the core of their ventures. Investors, stop chasing quick returns and start embedding social performance covenants that tie financial upside to real-world change. Leaders and professionals, amplify local currencies and time banking initiatives that keep value circulating where it's needed most, fueling resilience rather than extraction. Tear down old frameworks designed for papery power and construct fluid networks that flex with community needs and innovate on trust, not delays and fees. It's not enough to dream of change. You must be the storm that forces it. Coordinate across borders, beyond flags and systems, because these movements thrive in synergy, not silos. The few who dare to demand more than what banks offer are not just making noise. They are rewriting the rules of capital. They reject the illusion that finance is something you endure. It is something you wield. The power of self-directed money, pooled with others who share your mission, can and will crush the outdated towers of finance. The pain you know, the walls and restrictions imposed by traditional banks, can be eliminated by building community finance that treats money as a living resource, not a scarce commodity. This requires courageous leadership that sees beyond today's system, that connects rare visionaries globally to create a new structure of value. It demands relentless action to embed dynamic meritocracy where trust and ability earn access, not lineage or status. The fight is not against banks alone, but against a whole mindset that keeps money separate from meaning. You are not powerless. Your community's finances can become an engine for liberation, for radical freedom to innovate, to scale social impact beyond anything conventional finance can dream of. End the frustration now. Dismantle every barrier by establishing networks where money is a tool for empowerment and collective transformation. This is your call to act. Forge links, build models, and take ownership. Because the future belongs to those who refuse to be collateral damage of a broken system and instead become architects of a more just, fluid, and fierce financial reality. This isn't optional. It is urgent. This isn't theory. It is happening. Gear up because the revolution in finance is community-led, unstoppable, and it craves you.